Hi, today I'm going to show you how to solve problem 27 from the 2019 Math Kangaroo grades 5 to 6. Here's the problem. Jetty and Willie are throwing balls at two identical pyramids of 15 cans. Jetty knocks down 6 cans with a total of 25 points. Willie knocks down 4 cans. How many points does Willie score? Well, if we can figure out what the missing values on the cans, we don't see them here, but like on the cans Willie knocked down were, we can add those up to get the total points he scored. But first, let's figure out the locations of those missing cans. So a pyramid is going to have something like 1 can on top, and then 2 the next row like that, and then 3, and then 4, and so on, until some number. It doesn't matter how many. It could be just 2, it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 15. Doesn't matter. But we do know is that the pyramids have 15 cans. And also, if we look here, we see that there's a row of 5 at the bottom of this pyramid. So we know that there has to be at least 5 in the bottom. So if we actually try it with 5, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cans. And that's exactly the number of cans we're supposed to have in the pyramid, so we know that that's what the pyramid looks like. So now we can draw in the extra cans. So, well, here we see we have 1, 2, 3. There's a blank space, and then our 5th can. And I say 5th because there's a blank space here. That's the space where we have to put a 4th can. Because if we look at this pyramid here, we see there's no gaps in the middle. They're all going to be connected. So there's going to be a can here. If we go to the next row, well, we see we have this whole row here, and then there's these 2 here, and then there's 2 more. They have to go on the right because they have to be above 2 cans on the bottom. We can't have them extending past the cans on the bottom, so they're both on the right. Then in the next row, we're still missing a can. We're supposed to have 3 there. We only have 2. And again, for the same reason, we can't have it extend past the next row. It has to go there. Here, once again, we need 2 and we only have 1. I'll go there. And then our last row here at the top is going to have 1 can. We have nothing there right now, so we need to draw it, and it'll go here in between the 2 cans. So now we've completed filling in the cans here. Now let's go to the other pyramid and do the same thing. In the bottom row, we have 5 cans. That's all we need. That's all we're supposed to have, so we don't need to add anything there. And then next row, we have 3. Again, we don't want it to be here because it'll extend out, so I'll draw it in here. In the next row, we have 2. We're supposed to have 3. And so I'll draw the missing can in here. Here we have 1 and we need 2. Draw the can there. And again, we're missing the one at the top, which will go in between. Now we've drawn both pyramids, but we still don't know the values of the numbers that are missing. We know that here, these 6 cans have numbers that sum to 25. But we still don't know what those numbers are. What we do know is that the balls are being thrown at 2 identical pyramids. The fact that the pyramids are identical means that the numbers on the cans are also going to be the same, because if the cans have different numbers, then the pyramids are going to be different. They're going to not be identical. And so if we look at the bottom row first, here we see 197 blank 6. And here we see 19736. The 197 and the 6 match up on both pyramids, and the 3 matches up with the blank. if we have any number here except for a 3, the pyramids won't be identical because that number won't match up with the 3. So we have to put a 3 here. If we look at the next row, we have 8, 6, blank, blank, and blank 6, 8, 2. The 6's match up, and the 8, 2 here matches up with the 2 blanks. Again, we have to have it so it's identical. And then this 8 here on the far left is going to match up with the 8 we'll have to put on the far left here. If we look at the next row, we have 4, 5, blank, or blank 5, 3. The 5 matches up in the middle. The one on the far right here is going to have to be the same as the one on the far right there, so it's 3. And the one on the far left here has to be the same as the one on the far left here, and so it's a 4. Here we have a 9 on the far left and a 4 on the right. At the top, we can't figure out what number to put there because we don't have it in either pyramid. But fortunately, we can still figure it out because we still haven't used the information that the 6 cans knocked down here have a total of 25 points when summed up. So let's look at the values for those 6 cans. Well, we see we have a 4, a 3, an 8, a 2, and a 3. Those are the 5 we know. So let's add these together. And that equals 20. And so we know that the can that's remaining is going to have 25 minus 20, which is the sum of these, because 25 is the sum of all 6 cans, and if we're just summing 5, we know that sum plus the sum, or plus the value for the 6th can will be 25, or the 6th can will be 25 minus that thing. So, anyway, so the 6th can is going to be 25 minus 20, or 5. And we can fill that in at the top here and here. Now we've filled out both pyramids. And we're looking for the number of points Willie scores. The points Willie scores is going to be the sum of all the cans he knocks down, the sum of the points on all the cans he knocks down. So if we look at that, we see 5 at the top, 9, 4, and 8. Those are the numbers on the 4 cans he knocks down. And when we add them together, that is 26. And so D, 26 is our answer. Thank you.